Amazon just did something big, and not everyone is cheering. Karoline Leavitt, the White House press secretary, is slamming the company for what she calls manipulative practices, all because Amazon now lists tariffs right on its product pages. But behind the headlines, is this a warning shot or an opportunity for smart investors? Amazon's decision to break out tariff costs, especially for Chinese imports, is stirring political backlash. But from a transparency standpoint, it's a move that empowers customers. And more importantly, it hints at Amazon preparing for longer-term global trade frictions. So here's the question: what does this mean for the stock? And is this the perfect time to strike while the market is distracted by noise? In our last video, Amazon made our list of top 3 tech bargains. Here's why. Let's quickly review. Bottom line, even after its strong run this year, AMZN is still trading cheaper than usual based on these metrics. So, in our previous analysis, we used a conservative discounted cash flow model, right? We plugged in $38.2 billion in free cash flow and a 10% growth rate. That gave us an intrinsic value of about $161 per share. At the time, Amazon stock was trading at $180.26. And today? Well, it's at $187. That's a 3.74% jump in just a few weeks. But here's what savvy investors noticed. On April 7, 2025, Amazon briefly touched that $161 level, our exact fair value. This tariff transparency isn't a PR blunder. It's actually a strategic play. Amazon is front-loading consumer trust ahead of what could be a new wave of international trade tensions. With US-China relations under pressure again, and talk of rising duties from both parties, Amazon is preparing to weather the storm without hiding behind the fine print. Will this hurt Amazon short-term? Maybe. But as long-term investors, we care about this. Smart investors don't panic. We look for these moments where fear creates value. Let's pause for a second. Take a look at this summary. Amazon's current valuation, historical ratios, and our DCF line all point to a similar conclusion. The stock isn't overpriced. It's actually hovering just above fair value. And if the broader market corrects again, like it did on April 7th, we could see that $161 level come back fast. As always, we don't try to time the bottom, but when great companies show up on sale, that's when we build our position. And Amazon, still worth watching like a hawk. If you've got a long-term mindset, small dips, even from political heat, are not risks, they're windows. If you haven't watched our top 3 tech bargains video, you're missing the bigger picture, especially our full breakdown of Amazon, Meta, and Alphabet. That link is in the description. Also in the description, we've included a free Google sheet of our DCF calculator so you can value any stock the smart way. If you found value in this breakdown, please give this video a thumbs up, hit that subscribe button, and tap the bell so you never miss an update. Remember, we build wealth with logic, not hype. I'll see you in the next one. Latest revelation: in a surprising twist, Amazon has now clarified that it will not implement the tariff exposure in its product page. So what's your take? Whether it was a misstep or a miscommunication, the damage was already done. Investors got a front-row seat to what headlines can do to market psychology and how quickly sentiment can shift based on narratives. Stay curious, stay rational, and as always, buy value, not headlines.